I, Drojo, top general of the aliens, have infiltrated Earth's internal communication system, Twitter, and I have been scouring it for clues as to human culture. I have found poetry, which, as I am told, is a window into the soul of the human. I am here with Supreme Alien Kavisk, and he shall help me recite these Earth poems.
Bring me the spells of the tongue benders.
Yes, our first poem is by Bake Kamstra, or possibly Baki Kamstre, or maybe Bauke Kamstra, one of those. Please, would you do me the honor of reciting this poem?
There is no declared winner of the human race. We all succumb to the inevitable fatigue.
That is deep. That is very wonderful. That is
profound.
Profound, yes, that is true. What does it mean?
If you are human, you have already lost.
Yes, so insightful. If you would like to read more poems from the human Bake Kamstra, please subscribe to his Twitter. He could be found at Weird, one of those, but it is spelled at W-Y-R-D-E. He is very wise, this Weird. He knows that there is no use in fighting back.
Your lives are forfeit.
Humans would be wise to follow positively weird. He knows that they have already lost. Our next poem is by Neil Solanki, or Neil Solankai, one of those. Kavisk, would you also read this poem?
Sometimes I'm brave, confident, smart, foolish, silly, terrified, tired, ashamed, but I'm always just human.
Quite insightful, this one. What does it mean?
No matter what, humans cannot escape their fate.
Yes. I think there's a common theme that these great human poets seem to understand.
And the first letter of each line creates the word skfsta. Clearly intentional. This could be the passcode or passphrase required to gain entrance into the depths of Earth's self-destruct mechanism.
Let's remember to write this one down. If you are interested in following the Earth Sage, Niall Solankai, then you should add him on Twitter at Neil, N-E-I-L-J, Solanki, S-O-L-A-N-K-I.
I'm sure they could follow him in real life as well. Simply find Neil and begin following.
I, Drojo, shall read the third poem myself. It is written by Alexis Rotella, or Rotea if you are from the south. What connects us? The wound of being human, each of us with our own gold cross. That is also quite profound. Each human comes with a cross. It must be so. They seem to be wounded. Does this imply some sort of a defect in all humans?
Possibly.
Such inferior genetics.
A predisposition to corruption, possibly.
Yes, maybe that is why they like the booze. Humans would also be wise to follow Alexis on Twitter. You can find her at Tanka Queen, or Tanka Queen. I'll spell it out at Tankaqueen. And now, I, Drojo, shall recite a poem by The Funky Mug. Buzzards won't eat human flesh because we are a delicacy reserved for the never satisfied vengeance of soul-thieving crows. I will repeat such a marvelous poem by the Funky Mug. Buzzards won't eat human flesh because we are a delicacy reserved for the never satisfied vengeance of soul-thieving crows. I think these buzzards are fools. Why do they not eat human flesh, especially when it is so delicious, at least in its spaghettified form? We have learned a great deal. Thank you, the Funky Mug. If you would also like to follow the Funky Mug, follow that mug on Twitter at Funky Mug Reviews. Kvisk, would you do the honor of reading the final poem? This one is by Andrew Carnegie. Possibly Andrew Carnegie. Or Andrew Carnegie. One of those.
I shall commence. Scratch, sniff, whiff, snore. My dog, asleep, upon floor. Yelps, whelps, dreams a bit. It's a dog's life, best get over it. Human servant.
Fantastic. It is very good to understand from the dog's point of view. We only think of them as tribal, but they obviously have deep intelligence, and they consider the humans their servants. Excellent, excellent poetry. Humans would be wise to follow Andrew Carnegie, and they can do so on Twitter at ACP Carnegie. That is ACP CARNEGIE. Excellent. Let us read all poems, one at a time, in order. By Positively Weird, there is no declared winner of the human race. We all succumb to the inevitable fatigue.
By Neil Solanke. Sometimes I'm brave, confident, smart, foolish, silly, terrified, tired, ashamed, but I'm always just human.
That one always gets to me. By Alexis Rotella. What connects us? The wound of being human. Each of us with our own gold cross. By the Funky Mug. Buzzards won't eat human flesh because we are a delicacy reserved for the never satisfied vengeance of soul-thieving crows.
By Andrew Carnegie. Scratch, sniff, whiff, snore. My dog, asleep, upon floor. Yelps, whelps, dreams a bit. It's a dog's life, best get over it. Human servant. I still can't understand how so many dogs manage to get eaten by their own humble servants.
Yes.
It is as though the council could one day eat Krisk. Enough.
And now, I, Drojo, top general of the aliens, shall perform my own poem. It is a haiku. We shall begin. I, Drojo, top jet, Nerul Imperial by, O Mass Commander. That's it. Excellent, no?
Incredibly moving.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the compliment.
I feel the full weight of your title, even though it was abbreviated.
Yes.
We had an underling write this poem for us. We shall commence the haiku. The mechanism. You shall tell us where it is, else death becomes you.
was mind-blowing.
I get it.
Please, sir, indulge us again.
We shall commence once more.
Thank you.
The mechanism. You shall tell us where it is, else death becomes you.
Kavisk, that was an incredible reading of an incredible poem. I can sense the tremendous journey that we have been on, searching for Earth's self-destruct button. All those feelings are conveyed.
So much emotion. Oh, George Takai is still locked out of Facebook. If anyone could help him with that, please hit him up.